Welcome to Jazz Time. JazzTime.com is an online store that buys, sells, trades authentic luxury watches. We make these videos so our customers can easily choose the best watch for themselves in the comfort of their own home. If you like this watch and would like to purchase it at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy it at JazzTime.com. Today, I'll be reviewing the Rolex Datejust 31 in stainless steel with a white gold fluted bezel, a pink index dial on Oyster bracelet. Reference 278274. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this watch. Then I'll tell you about where it stands in the lineup of other similar Datejusts. Then I'll tell you about the case, bezel, dial, bracelet movement. Finally, try it on and give you my thoughts. So let's start with a history. The Datejust came out in 1945 and has since gone on to make many different variations for both men and women. For women in particular, it goes size 28, 31, and 36. That comes out to basically small, medium, large. This one is Datejust 31, which makes it a medium size, which can fit a woman with a wrist size of between, let's say, 5.5 and 6.5, although it can fit much more, but that's what I recommend. And yeah, since its inception in 1945, they've had so many variations, I couldn't possibly go through them all. But the variation that you're looking at here is going to be the steel with a white gold bezel. And this is probably the most, I would say, entry-level Datejust that still looks every bit a Datejust. Why did I say it still looks every bit a Datejust? Well, because it has the fluted bezel. And without this fluted bezel, it really doesn't look quite like a Datejust without it. And this one has it. So, and it only gets more expensive from here, depending on the dial configuration and the material and so on. So this is an entry level, but entry level doesn't mean it's not a bad thing. Rolex is still a very high-end brand. So yeah. Okay, now where does it stand in the lineup? Well, they make it in different sizes, as I told you first. This is a mid-size, and in the mid-size, they make different variations. You can kind of break it down by material: steel, steel and gold, steel and white gold, steel and rose gold, steel and yellow gold. And they make it also in all full golds: white gold, rose gold, yellow gold, full. So I wouldn't say the sky's the limit, but they do other variations of the bezel, even adding diamonds to it, adding diamonds to the dial, etc., etc. So this one's a pretty plain one if you think about it. It's just a steel body, white gold bezel, and no diamonds on the dial. Okay, so the retail price is somewhere around $9,000 and change. But as of 2026, watches are very difficult to get. So at least as of this time, it's actually selling above retail. Not a lot above retail, but still some bit above retail. But yeah, at least we can get it for you at the gray market, which is more than I can say for an authorized dealer, which usually cannot get you any of these watches. So, or there is a long wait. So, all right. Anyways, so let's start talking about the watch itself, starting with the case. It's a 31 millimeter case. That means it's a mid-size, and it's around 11 millimeters thick or so. And it has a smooth lines on the case, and they're all high polished, as opposed to other models such as the Oyster Perpetual, which is a brush finish. This is all high polished case. And then you have, let's talk about the bezel. The bezel is actually all made of white gold. This case was made of stainless steel. They call this a white gold and steel, but I think that is a little bit misleading, because it would lead you to believe that this watch is partly white gold. And to an extent, I guess it is. The smallest part, the bezel, which is this part right here, it is made of white gold, but that's it. The rest of the watch is made of steel. So it's not a lot of white gold on here. The bezel, though, is a mark of distinction. It really makes the watch look like a Datejust, and it serves an aesthetic purpose, and it looks really quite beautiful. It's fluted, and no other brand does it quite like Rolex does. So yeah, I have to give them credit. Let's look at the dial here. Now, they make a lot of different configurations. I would say the pink is unmistakably made for a woman, and it looks quite nice. It's not like a suit, like a pink that would make you like a neon pink. It's a very nice pink. Very neutral pink, I would say. And I like that it has hour markers, index on the hour markers and luminescent on the hour markers, so that you can easily read it at night. So that part is pretty cool as well. So yes, I like that. And as you can see, it's a very simple dial, but the color really makes a big difference. I mean, if you imagine this with black or blue, it just totally changes the look of it. So in pink, it really is nice. Okay, let's look at the bracelet here. It's an Oyster bracelet. It has a 5 millimeter comfort extension to it, and They also make it in Jubilee, but I believe the Oyster makes it a little bit more sporty, if you will. Okay. Yeah. So and it has a high polish down the center, which matches the case, and then brush finish. I like that they changed the finishing on the bracelet to give it more of a, what do you would say, more of a different look to it as opposed to all one finish. Let's look at the movement here. The movement, you can't see it anyways, but it is covered. It's a 2236 movement. It has a power reserve of 55 hours. And I believe it's upgraded from the previous generation, was like a 2235 or something. But anyways, very nice watch and very, very nice movement. So, okay, time to try this watch on and give me my thoughts. Now, I think 31 is going to fit almost every woman. 90% of the women or at least majority of them are going to be wearing this size, and I think it's a fun watch. It's not the most expensive watch. It's a very beautiful watch that can be worn really with anything, and I think it can go for those who are well versed with watches. It can also go for those who are just starting out. It's very versatile. It can be worn, casually. It could also be worn with a fancy dress. So I like the way that just the way it is. So I'm definitely going to give it a thumbs up, and I like it in this color pink. So if you'd like to buy at the lowest price anywhere online, click on the link in the description below to buy at jazztime.com.
If you want to find out more about the watch you just saw in the video, you can just click below on Show More to see the full description. Then you can check the link next to model as seen in video, click on it, and you will get to the proper page where you can see all the details. If you're watching on a mobile phone, you have to click on the arrow down on the right hand side below the video to see the full description. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. If you would like to share this video with your friends, you can use the share button below and share it on any platform you like. If you have questions, constructive feedback, want to tell us about some mistakes or misspeaks, just write a comment below. If you want to see more videos like this, you should subscribe to our channel and visit our channel page where you can find all the videos. And if you're interested in a specific watch brand, you can check out our playlists. If you want to check the price for a watch or want to buy one, remember at jazztime.com you always get a steep discount, so you should check the prices with us. If you want to know the price for a specific watch, just go to Google, type in JazzTime, plus the brand, model, and the details you're interested in, and Google will find the right page for you. Thank you for watching.